2 weeks, guys. If I'm calling a guy for 2 weeks and he's not responding, he's not replying to my messages, he's not picking up my call, I think I'm over it. Like, it's a wrap. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tesh. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Men's Club Season 3 Episode 5, which aired on Wednesday. If you haven't watched the episode, make sure you watch that before you watch this because there are spoilers in the video. But let's get started. Now today I want to start off with Aminu because my heart is hurting. Like, I'm hurt because I found out some new information and I'm not really sure what to think or how to feel. So the episode starts off where it left off with Aminu seeing Tumini for the first time, and we don't know how long. But you know, last time I was feeling very like emotional, like, oh my god, they finally seen each other, they're gonna work things out. And then they sit down to talk, and then we find out that one, Aminu did not respond to Tumini's calls for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, guys. If I'm calling a guy for 2 weeks and he's not responding, he's not replying to my messages, he's not picking up my call, I think I'm over it. Like, it's a wrap. Like, 2 weeks and I'm calling you and I'm texting you and you're not responding. Oh no, honey, we're done. Like, I don't know, like, what? 2 weeks, like, that's too much. For me, that's too much. I don't see why he can't respond or why he can't give her a chance. Now here's the thing that I have an issue with the most. We see how he is with Tumini and we see how he is with Jasmine. And we know that he loves Tumini. We know that he likes her a lot. We know that he wants her back. And then we see Aminu with Jasmine, and we know that he doesn't want Jasmine. He doesn't want to date her. He doesn't want to be in a relationship. He doesn't want to marry her. But they have a child together. Now I cannot stand the fact that Aminu listens to Jasmine. Aminu will believe whatever Jasmine says. He asked Jasmine, is there anything that you've done? You know, why is my life so hard when you're around? And she was like, you know how Jasmine does. And he was just like, okay. But Tumini's like, I did not do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I was set up. I didn't do it. And he's literally like, I don't believe you. And I'm like, oh, what? Like, maybe it's because he likes her, he doesn't want to get his heart broken, whatever, but what? It's actually really annoying me because I want them to be together, but for the main fact that he did not respond to her for 2 weeks, I'm like, maybe Tumini should move on because 2 weeks is a long time to ignore somebody. I feel like Aminu is one of those guys that you can't be nice to him, you can't be soft, you can't be gentle. You have to apply pressure. The only way he knows, or the type of person he is, you need to apply pressure for him to do what you want, for him to get the best. You know, like, he's like a diamond, you know, you need to apply pressure to get the best out of him. And I think that's why it's working for Jasmine. She knows that, you know, if he asks her a question or if he does something, all she has to do is change it for him and everything goes back to normal. I think Tumini needs to learn that. Like, be mean, be tough, and he works out fine. I think all this nice girl stuff is not really working for him. Also, I know I'm not supposed to say this, but I found it so funny that she's walking, like, and she's walking really fast and he's chasing her in a car. I don't know why I found that funny, but I just found that funny. I know she's supposed to be a banker, and girl, trust me, I can relate. But walking, come on. It's hot outside. Like, she's too pretty to be walking. And another thing I want to bring up is this whole stalking issue. It's not cool to stalk people, ever. I know they like each other. I know they used to be in a relationship. I know they want each other back, but it's not cool to stalk people. And the way he said it with his chest, like, yes, I'm stalking you, but that's kind of creepy. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels that way, but. So on to Lewis now. Last episode, I don't think I mentioned it in my video. If you haven't watched it, please, by the way, go ahead and watch that. I don't think I mentioned it in my video, but I did feel like Lola was like overreacting. I felt like, why is he just so dramatic? I thought maybe that was the acting direction. But I saw a tweet that said that the episode before that, they had gotten in a fight. So the fact that he didn't come back home made it a bit more emotional, and she was a bit more scared and a bit more, you know, that's why her acting was that way. So when, you know, she was pacing up and down in this episode, I was like, okay, I get it. Because I thought she was just being like overly dramatic, like her husband goes to jail. Oh, sorry, her boyfriend goes to jail. And it's I don't want to say it's normal, but her reaction was more than what I thought it was. So I know that the cat's out of the bag. Lola now knows that Tonya is pregnant, and you know, we have to wait till the next episode to see what happens, but I'm hoping that it doesn't ruin their relationship, because I think the past 5 episodes we've seen how much in love they are. We've seen, you know, them turn into this ride or die love couple. We've seen them call each other husband and wife, even though they're not technically married. You know, in the trailer we saw a wedding, so I'm hoping that that means the wedding is real. That's how we're ending the season, with them getting married and them being happy. I don't know what's gonna happen to Tonya. I heard a gist that maybe it's her ex-boyfriend's baby, not Lewis's baby. So, you know, we don't know how that's gonna turn out. So I really want to ask, is there something wrong with Lola's cooking? Because every time she mentions cooking, it's like there's a whole bunch of shade. Like there's a whole big shade thing that comes around, and it's really funny. Because when she was like, oh, should I cook something? Everyone was like, skirt, like, we're going home. Is there something wrong with her cooking? I know she's supposed to be a side chick, but side chicks can cook. Like, they're still, you know, they can be domestic. Just because you're a side chick doesn't mean you don't know how to cook. I don't know. Someone help me answer that question down in the comments. Auntie Tani, look, I absolutely adore her. I think she's just so mature and just so forward thinking. Like, she's been through a lot. I say this in all of the reviews. I love how mature she is. When she said, I will protect Lewis for you, for my daughter, I was like, this woman is so wonderful. Like, she made me happy by saying that. I was touched. I was like, mother is so sweet, you know. It's not a lot that you see mothers wanting to take care of other people's children, even when they're married and stuff. So that was really nice. That was really sweet. I really enjoyed watching that. Let's talk about Tayo now. Listen, Tiara Lua, in my mind, she's like 18. You know, I've been asking about her age because I find her very annoying. But this episode, she went from 18 to like 26, and I'm so here for it. Like, I love the fact that she decided to go back home. Like, that was the first thing she decided. I'm happy about that. I found it funny that she got 100K back to give to Tayo from the money that he spent. See, I'm not mad at him. If you work hard for your money and then someone comes and just spends everything, I would be vexed too. Like, it's perfectly understandable, right? However, okay, so during the episode I was thinking, why are you begging her? Because you said what you said. You said it with your chest. You aren't wrong. You said facts. You know, it was the truth. And now she's doing what she's meant to do. Go back home, figure out yourself, work it out, get a job. Do you understand? So nothing that she's doing right now is wrong. Nothing that he's doing right now is wrong. But I'm not sure why he's begging her. I know it's like, okay, sorry, I hurt your feelings. But let everybody stay focused. Jasmine's focused. Remember, we're trying to stay focused like Jasmine. Babes needs a job. Babes needs to get it together. So everything that happens is fine. Now the question is Tayo's job. That's what's in question. And then he called Tiara Lua's dad and was like, I was just wondering. I was like, what are you wondering? Like, what are you wondering? Like, are you trying to have like a father parent meeting or parent discussion? Like, what are you wondering? Because she's your problem now. Do you understand? Like, you allowed her into your house. Your dad, the father said, find her a job. She's your problem now. So what exactly he was wondering, I'm not sure. I can't wait to the final. I really can't wait to the final to see what's gonna happen. I cannot wait. Okay, so let's talk about Elandre. Now, if you guys have been watching my reviews, I hope you have. I have said in every review that I really don't care for Elandre. Like, his whole storyline, this whole mommy, sugar mommy issues, if I don't get to the bottom of it, I'm not here for it. But now I've decided I just don't like the guy. Because if you remember, his mom mentions that he left someone in at the altar, and I was like, who did he leave at the altar? And then it occurred to me that he's actually in Assistant Madame's, where Chioma, the main character in Assistant Madame, who's played by Osas, she was left at the altar, no explanation, no reason, and then she sees him at the restaurant. right? And Larry he's just so nonchalant, doesn't care. He's just like, oh, sorry. Okay, let me say it. Okay, I'm sorry. And so I went back to watch the episode and I was like, ugh. Like, it makes sense now. The guy is just a douche. Like, he just does not care. I mean, he says he doesn't want to get married. He doesn't want to have children. So that explains why, you know, he's doing what he's doing. He's dating unavailable women. He's dating women who have been married before, don't want to get married, who don't want to have children. They already have children. You know, he's either dating someone who's too young, not ready to get married, or too old, isn't bothered about getting married. But then it still strikes me as weird that he wants to now go on dates. He wants to be seen in public. He stops caring about, you know, perception or whatever. So I'm not sure if it's as plain and simple as that. I'm not sure I'm not sure it's as plain and simple as, okay, I don't want to get married, so I'm going to date older women so I don't have to worry about ever getting married. Because he's still going to fall in love, he's still going to propose, which is awkward. I do have to give it to him though, because he did say with his entire chest to his mother that he does not want to get married or have children. I was like, that was like literally my reaction, like, eh? Like, you really, like, you said that to your mom while she's already angry? Whoa. Because I know if I said that to my mom, I'd probably be going for deliverance. Like, she'd probably be calling pastors. And I'm an only child, so it's even worse, like. But yeah, so anyways guys, that is all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Oh wait, thumbs up is liking, isn't it? Okay, so make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below if you agree with anything I said or disagree with anything I said. I look forward to see you guys next week. Bye.